And then the guy, he said to me, why each time when I talk to somebody you get involved? I said, is that problem? He said, no, but we want to talk to the person. I said, I would like to talk. You know, we Arab, we like to talk a lot. You know, we love to talk. You know, we drink tea and we talk. This is all what we do all day long. He said, so you are an Arab? I said, yeah, can't you tell? He said, I don't know, but I mean, each time when I talk to somebody, right away you jump and you start asking us questions. Why you don't ask us when there's nobody? I said, I ask you when there's nobody. You told us we don't know. Okay, so I'm asking you. I like the conversation. Ah, any Abdul, wherever you go, wherever you go, always try to be a person who is willing to listen, but in the same time he listen and his brain is working. Don't let somebody control your mind by, let us say, somebody speaking good, sound good. Like, you know, there's many people, they say, I like to hear the Quran because it sounds good. My friend, the Quran is a stupid book. How it's going to sound good to you if you do not know what the language is saying? So you are the same as any Western. You listen to some songs in the Thai language. Like you go to Asia, you will find European person wearing very funny clothes. I mean, where do you get this clothes from? European, they have obsession with other cultures. This is the fact. So when European he go to Thailand, suddenly he's a Thai. You know, I went to temple, Buddha temple, and I found uh, a man. He looked like European, so I was wondering what this guy is doing here, and he's wearing a Buddha monk clothes. So I start talking to him, and he starts saying to me, "Well, I like Buddhism because it's not like Christianity." He said to me like that. He said that to me. He don't know he's talking to who. I said, "So why? What? Like why? Why supposedly what not like Christianity? What Buddhism is teaching you?" He said a lot of better things. I said, "Okay, where are you right now? Where you live? Are you here visiting or you are?" He said, "I live in Thailand." I said, "Okay, you live in Thailand. Why the Buddha monks don't stand to protect women in Thailand? Why in Thailand, the country of Buddhism, prostitution is all over? I mean, it's mad." I saw, there's a video on YouTube, you can watch it too. I saw a monk walking next to a bunch of girls beating the hell of a girl alone. And the monkey was just watching, standing there as if he don't care. What Buddhism is teaching you, my friend? Why it's better than Christianity? When the Japanese attack China and they slaughter tens of hundreds of thousands, where is the Buddha's religion and where is the monks and where is the teaching of peace? Fight your anger. You know, the way I see Buddhism, it's too much of a religion. Speak good but do bad. It's kind of a philosophy, have a meaningless, you know. A girl, she come and she say, well, I feel like I want to burn the book. I want to burn a book. I feel like burning a book. Oh, you like to burn a book because you have a spirit of burning person. You used to be a creature who liked burning before. They have the stupid philosophy. They don't try to explain why by reason and why it's happening today. So they try to manipulate the situation of a human being, trying to make the human being, every individual, as a self-god, instead of making a building society. In Buddhism religion, all what we see that worshiping king and bowing to God. Sometimes bowing to God and worshiping king. Depend who is more strong. And I found that there is very much similarity between uh, Buddhism and Islam, because if you ask anyone about the Buddhist, they will say to you they are peaceful. Well, I did not see really that much of peace. Go and see all the wars in Asia and see what happened based in Buddhism. Say the story, the life of Buddha himself. Any belief, regardless if you think it's a cult or it's a true belief, if it is have two stand, one stand is just, let us say, speech stand, a moral, but it's not in the ground. Any religion do that, it's a hypocrite religion, it's not true. If you are a king and you do all kind of filthy things, you will not find one person in that religion stand against that king. Why? Because they don't have someone like John the Baptist. They separate their morality, depend they are talking to who. If they are speaking to a poor, they judge the poor and they humiliate him. The second you are a person of authority or rich, you can do whatever you wish and the monks will kiss your shoes. And this is what Islam is about too. You listen to Muslims, you think Islam is a religion teach charity, love, peace, but the second you go inside, you will find that this is the opposite. You see, there is people who like to make their grave look so good, thinking that if they make the grave look good, it's not going to be grave no more. You are wrong. It's a grave. And this is what those religions try to do. They try to make it look nice from outside. Oh, we are people who dress white, we pray 5 times a day. But then, okay, what is your prayer? Your prayer is cursing others. Your prayer is a prayer of hate. Oh, we Muslims, we know we've been we taught love and justice. Okay, but you say that we can go and kill someone don't believe in Islam and take his wife because this is justice. We can go and rape the woman who is not a Muslim because this is justice. We can force you to pay jizya as a penalty and this is justice. If a Muslim kill non-Muslims, the penalty of killing non-Muslim is half the price of killing a Muslim. So they speak too much about good, but what they say is not what they do. And I see that the same exactly happen in Buddhism. They speak too much about philosophy, but what they do is totally different from what the philosophy stand for. How a culture can be so polluted to the point we have country full of monks, but yet is full of prostitutes. I mean, there's two amazing businesses as of they are flourishing in the same time: monks, Buddha monks, and prostitution. Where is the monks? What is the job of the monks in this country exactly? To ring a bell? To pray to Buddha? Where is the one who will help the poor? I mean, obviously those women, they are going into the prostitution because there is somebody driving them there. Where are you? Why you don't stand against it? I never heard anywhere any Buddha monk teaching against prostitution, standing against it. Same as in Islam. Actually, Islam promote prostitution legally, officially in the Quran. But Islam make prostitution only something you can use women who they are slaves to you to work as a prostitute. Do you see it? Force not your slaves into prostitution if they desire not to do so. But if you force them, Allah is all merciful. The problem I see with Western, they are too much of the outside. Nobody want to go deep in the inside. You see, whatever you want to say about Christianity, Western, they learn this. They are copy paste in the same as many as in the world. Oh, look at the crusade, but nobody will understand that the crusade never happened until the Muslims attack the Christians. 600 years before the date of the crusade, not a single crusade. Why? Did you ask yourself why? It was the Muslims who did the crusade first. It was the Muslim crusade is the jihad. They call it jihad. So the Christian crusade was a response to the attack. They are not the attacker. And because of the stupidity, everybody in the world today, they say, do you know what? Do you remember what the crusade did? What's wrong with the crusade? If not the crusade, Europe will be destroyed since that time. It was the crusade who saved your ass. If not the crusade, all of you will be slaves of the Arab by now. Me, myself, I will be owning like 2,000 of you. As an Arab coming to Europe, what you can do about it? But because of the crusade, you've been saved. The crusade did not send a letter to Muhammad saying, convert to Christianity or we will kill you. And the same lie repeated all over. Like the Spanish, they occupy America and they force people into Christianity. That is a big fat lie. The one who spread the Christianity, it was monks, missionaries, not men with swords. That's a big fat lie. The same as they say to you that when the American came to America, they killed all the Indian. That's a big fat lie. And just to let you know, in America today, if you are an Indian, native Indian, you don't pay tax, which means they are treated better than anyone. Tax free. They don't even need to report a tax. And this is the biggest burden in any American. In the Middle East, the Muslims, they took our land. They occupy Egypt, they occupy Morocco, they occupy Tunisia, they occupy Libya, they occupy Syria, they occupy Iraq, and now the citizen of those countries, if they are not Muslims, they have to pay jizya. They are not even considered a citizen. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? You see many programs made by Al Jazeera TV, the Poison TV, and you know this is why you see. This is why I don't appreciate the existence of what it's called liberals, because liberalism promote false ideas and they support lies. The white man, you see this is why the Muslim, by the way, they use the liberals for their agenda. The Muslims, when they try to convert a black African, they say to him, do you know what the white man did to you? But when a Muslim speak to a white American, he don't say to him, did you do what did you remember what you did to the black man? He don't do that, say that to him. They mention the story of a white man and black man just to ignite the hate, to open a wound in the history of the American. So right away they remind you, oh, you are an African. Do you know what the white man did to you? Yes, he did. You know, they are used to own us as a slave, and then they start trying to fool you to say to you Islam is against slavery. But the fact, Islam is a religion of slavery. It's promoted, it's encouraged in the Quran. I will show you a verse, and I want to teach you how to read and understand. Not only how to read, because most of you know how to read English better than me, but you have hard problem to understand. The Muslim, they will quote for you as an example, chapter 4, verse number 92. Look what the verse is saying. If a Muslim, he commits sin, as an example here, killing, never should a believer kill a believer. Islam teach morality. A believer should not kill a believer, but you can kill non-believer. You remember what I was saying just 5 minutes ago? They make speeches about good supposedly, but their good is evil. I mean, what kind of cult it teach? A believer should not kill a believer. Obviously, by saying that, you are saying we can kill non-believers, right? Do you agree, guys? It's like saying a white man should not kill a white man. That's mean you are saying that you can kill non-white. Correct? Or if you say a black man should not kill a black man, as if you are saying, okay, we can kill anyone is not a black. This is evil. And then he continues saying, but if it so happened by mistake, the only way is allowed to happen is by mistake. Otherwise, you will be punished. Okay? And one soul kills a believer. It's ordained that he should free a believing slave. Like, hold on. The Muslim, they use this to say to you, see, Islam is against slavery. Correct? But anyone notice here what happened? I want to see who of you really he got it. What is the point of a freeing a slave? Somebody tell me. Is that a good? Is that something good? Or Islam promoting something good? Or this is something evil? Guys, read with me carefully. If I kill a Muslim by mistake and I am a Muslim, I have to free a believing slave. What does that mean? It means Muslims even allowed to own and enslave Muslims. Is that correct? Is that correct? In the top of that, it's a penalty, not a charity. It's a penalty for the killer, so he will not kill. You see, Muhammad is not saying a free slave anyway. It is a penalty. And because the Muslims, they love to own slaves, so now Muhammad, he knew, in order not to kill each other, okay, we will make them say and agree or force them to free a slave if they kill somebody by mistake. So be careful. Don't kill a slave. Don't call a free man. If you do, we are going to force you to free a slave. But the second you free a slave, the Muslim, he need a slave. So what he do? He go and buy another slave. It's not like it's going to be empty vacancies and no more slavery. This will do good in Islam either way, because Islam is a religion of slavery. So now we force him as a penalty, not as a reward. And there's a huge difference. Why Muhammad don't say free? Why you own slaves anyway? And Muhammad himself, he owns slaves. The Muslim, they keep reporting for us Bilal, and Bilal, Muhammad, he died and still Bilal is a slave. So freeing a slave, when the Muslim, they quote for you those verses, remind the Muslim this was a penalty to the person who commit the crime, not a reward for the slave. Is that correct? Do you understand? There's a huge difference between making it as a reward or penalty. Now, who is the one here is rewarded? No one. The slave is a penalty himself. Freeing the slave never been about freeing a slave. It's about a penalty to the one who commit the crime. So when the Muslim, they quote this for you, show them that this is evil. This is not good. What kind of religion saying such a thing? Two evil things here we learn. That we are going to buy more slaves because we've been forced to free a slave, and we cannot kill a believer, but we can kill non-believer. And the Muslim, when they say to you about the white man own slaves, did the white man Muhammad own slaves too? And they are African? The answer is yes. Hypocrites. So why they are mentioning to you as an African, the white man owning slaves? Who is the one who captured your grandfather? Do you know? All the African who they are in America or in Europe, their grandfather, they were captured by the Arab, or what they call themselves Arab in North Africa, specifically the Muslims. Libya, Algeria, Morocco is the biggest slavery market in the world. Actually, until now, there's tens of thousands of black slaves in Libya. Nothing changed, and nobody care. You see, I just remember to mention something. Let me find it. I don't know how many of you heard about tsunami in Indonesia, and I was shocked about the number of people get killed, but yet nobody really talking about it. I mean, it's just a line in the news. It's just a line. It's like, what her name, the singer, she bought a new lingerie. A city, huge one, been demolished. Thousands of people they die, and yet nobody is talking about it. And the reason I'm trying to mention this, the reason I remember it, because I notice in this world today the hypocrisy of Islam. The Muslims, they want to send donation to build a mosque in New York, and the mosque will cost them $100 million. The Indonesian are poor people, and the majority of the population are Muslims. But when they die, nobody really care. Where is the money of the Prince of Qatar? You see, they publish in Al Jazeera TV that there is tsunami, and okay, where is the money of the Prince of Qatar, who is willing to donate everywhere in Europe? But in Indonesia, we don't do anything. Where is the money of Saudi Arabia? Where is the money? Where is even the money of the European? Why people don't care? I will tell you why people don't care, because those are poor nation. When if a disaster happened somewhere, which is a rich country, the whole world will be talking about it. Tsunami happened in Japan. The whole world wanna sell aid. They send to speak to the government of Japan. We want to send you, etc. Airplane is coming. Japan is the most advanced country and very rich. Why nobody want to help Indonesia? Because they are poor. Where is the money of the Muslims? They are very good in sending some donation to build a mosque to promote terrorism, but when people are dying, homeless, drowning, the Muslims are not there. If you see those pictures, I mean, it's really crazy. I saw the video where the Muslims, they were saying Allahu Akbar, and the wave is coming, and they are hoping that Allah will help them, but obviously Allah is you know is useless. As you see here in this picture, the mosque totally destroyed. I remember before, the Muslim in Indonesia, they said they show a picture of a mosque was not destroyed by tsunami, the previous tsunami. I think this is the mosque here, but this is was not destroyed because it's made from concrete, not because Allah protecting it. This one is not strongly built, it's destroyed. I think this is the same one. In the previous tsunami, actually, I think maybe it was less strong. It's the same one, and now this is after the destruction. This is what is left in the top. But the point I'm trying to say to you, there is a lot of hypocrisy around us in this earth. And we as believers, we should pray for those who they are suffering and do our best to help them, even if they are Muslims. At the end of the day, those are victims and they are poor people, they need help. And we as a Christian, we've been ordered to love everybody. And really, you know, I felt sad for the Indonesian people when I saw this disaster happen. Even I know that okay, the majority of the city is Muslim. So what? I mean, I will be sad for every one of them the same. I will be sad for any Christian. Happiness will be in heaven of God for one person is saved. So imagine we hear a news about a city is destroyed. The world is full of hypocrisy. When Kuwait need help, Kuwait is the most rich people in country in the world because of the oil. More than 65 countries decided to send their army literally to Kuwait to free Kuwait. But that because they are rich, not because they love the Kuwaiti people. And this is the fact. This is the truth. When you are coming from a nation which is your land have a lot of resource, uranium, gold, silver, oil, you name it, everybody would love to help you. When you are poor, then all the ethic in the world disappear and nobody even will talk about you. You know, in the Middle East we say two things nobody speak about: a pimp who is rich, nobody speak about his honor, and a poor who die, nobody speak about his funeral. And nothing changed. People want to remember only what they think is good to remember. An artist, a singer, she decide to vote Democrat. The news is all over. Who care if this artist? I mean, why it's a big deal if this artist wanna? She have 120 million followers on Twitter. I mean, why even an artist, a singer, she have 120 million follower? I mean, don't you see there's something wrong in the mind of a human being? Why in the world the human being is even doing this? Are we following her because she have a high education? Is that because she is wise? We will learn something. She is a singer, and even her songs is not for free. You have even to pay for them. The media is full of stupid news, but tens of thousands of people dying, nobody care. Who is going to watch? You know, this is the nature of a human being. You know, you say to somebody, there is somebody is sick, we want to go and help him, and say to other person or the same person, there is party, we want to go. You want to go and see which one he would like to go. Why I want to follow a singer? What I will learn from him? As we speak today, Trump, he was meeting with the you know, rap music, rap singer, whatever, I don't know his name. And I said to myself, I mean, how silly this country is. You know, I support Trump, I vote for Trump, but that's stupid. You are doing what the liberals are doing. Hillary Clinton, she started asking singers, naked women, to vote for her and to speak about voting for Clinton. And now you are doing the same. I mean, why? Are we really going to vote to Trump because of a rap guy? It's a the politics is dirty and stupid. And but this is telling you that Western countries is the same as many countries. They are suffering from the same issue, which is the lack of education. Citizens are not really educated. You can, the reason they are asking for those celebrity to be involved in politics, because obviously they think that the citizen of their countries are stupid and dumb, and those celebrity they can affect their mind and decision. So I'm going to call a belly dancer, so she will ask you to donate for Christian Prince or to vote for Christian Prince. You will not help this guy or vote for him because you are convinced that he deserve the help. No, but because a celebrity wearing half-inch skirt saying I'm going to vote for this guy, and because she will vote for this guy, you will vote for this guy. This is an insult. This is an insult to anyone have a brain. I do not need a celebrity person to tell me what to do. Most of them, even they are bad people. Yet they are the one who will decide for me who is going to be my president. Each time there is an election in USA, you will find 10 of actors are involved in attacking, especially usually they attack a Democrat, because most of the actors, 99% of them, they are excuse me, liberals, and they are exist in two big cities, which is either New York or in California, in Hollywood. All of them, they are liberals, and then suddenly they start making fun of you if you are teaching people good ethic. A woman, she is a virgin and she is 20, she is the joke of her friends, and those TV stations, they will make fun of her. That is their ethic. If you are a person who preferred not to be gay, they will say you are hate, person who teach hate. If you are a person who say I don't like Obama, they will accuse you right away that you hate black people. They always have a frame to frame you inside. It doesn't matter what you do the second you don't agree with them. And not only that, they teach violence, the same as Islam. This is why I see Democrat or liberals, they are the same. They are the left-minded people. They are in bed with Islam. They teach violence, they do violence. Trump, he won the election, they start burning cars, smashing windows, attacking stores, attacking people in the street. I mean, Trump, he won. We don't see the one who you accuse them to be racist, who you accuse them to be savage. They did not attack anyone, and they did not burn cars. This is why I believe that the left in Europe is exactly the other face of the coin of Islam in Europe. This is why both of them, they are in bed together. Isn't it weird that the left, who supposedly defend the right of women, they try to empower women, but yet they defend Islam, which is the opposite? The agenda is very simple. As long those guys, they don't like Islam, so we sponsor what they don't like. As simple as that. And we use the Muslim card as a political agenda. Oh, he hate Muslims. Oh, he don't like Muslims. Oh, Trump, he banned the Muslims from entering America. He's Islamophobic. But Trump, he did not ban the Muslims. He banned any citizen from those countries, including my citizens, my people. There's many Christians there. He did not ban the Muslims, and the same order signed by Obama. It is Obama who made that decision. Trump, he just re-signed it again. It's expired and he re-signed it. How come nobody complain and nobody says Obama is Islamophobic? I don't know how many Americans are watching and listening today. We have an election in this coming November 6th. Please don't hesitate to go and vote. And me myself, I will be early morning in that day to do my vote. The left truly are evil. They are teaching people even to go and stand in the face of people who don't believe in what they believe, to use violence, to attack people. We don't want another Islam with different name. All what the left is about is the same as Islam. Will dictate to you what you eat, what you can say, what you cannot say, what you can speak, what you cannot speak, what you can dress, what you cannot dress. They dictate to you how you live. We don't want that. It's exactly the same as Islam. Islam, they force you when you what time you have to go, what time you have to come back, what time you have to wake up, what time you have time for a prayer, you have time for etc. And what you say, what you cannot say, what you eat, what you cannot eat, what you can dress, what you cannot dress. Islam and left, they are exactly two faces of one coin. You have to say you like gays, otherwise they will accuse you of hate. You have to say that it's okay, to teach your children to be gays. You have to say, okay, I don't believe in this. No, you cannot. You have to believe in this. I mean, so why you say we live in a free country? No, you don't live in a free country. You live in a country of left-minded people, and they choose the right name, the left. You see, since what they call themselves the left, they took over Europe. Europe is being destroyed every day. There's no freedom of speech in Europe. You have to agree with the government in what they say and what they teach. The second you say something you don't agree with, they say, oh, you are teaching something against the Constitution of the Republic of France. It's the same. You cannot say something against the Constitution. This is the Quran of France. So what the liberals they have a holy book. They decide that this is a book nobody can pass and nobody can exceed, and the second you exceed, we are going to torture you. I think the left or the liberals are kind of a curse on America and on Europe for the abandoning God for long. And the curse symptoms increase more you stay away from God, and they are going to be more harmful, depend on how good you are to God and how you see. I believe that when we stay away from the Lord, we lose protection, and He leave us by our own. Okay, you don't want me, what I can do? And the Lord, He will not enforce Himself on us. He is not from the left who enforce His protection. His protection is a choice. You want Him or you don't want Him, it's up to you. And I believe that the Lord here help us when this man Trump he was elected. He is not a man of God, but yet he destroyed their plan to take over. Everything they want is the opposite from what is right. I mean, I never heard of a country in the world they don't want borders. I never heard of any country they want protection so criminals will not jump in their country. I never heard of any country anyone can come and ask for welfare. I mean, this is stupid. It's even they don't even. But what they care for, my friend, is just how to win the election. They don't care if the country go bankrupt. They don't care if this country became the same as Venezuela. Look what the socialists did to Venezuela. Venezuela is a rich country. It's not a poor country. Is one of the richest country by the oil alone is amazing. But look what happened to Venezuela. People, that the currency have inflation of 1 million, which mean the price of things increase 1 million times. Why? Because it's run by socialist. I don't want America to be Venezuela, and I don't want Venezuela to be what it is today. I pray for this country to finish with the socialist and people they go to live as before. Since they have this guy, the previous president, the one who died by cancer, stupid idiot, he opened his borders to Iran and all the terrorists in the world and Hezbollah, and he became a friend with the terrorists, and the country is coming down and down and down. Anyway, we went away from our topic today, which is about the creation of the black man. So I hope today we will, people they learn something good. And feel free, please, you can cut my video about where you think is the most important topic is. Speaking about this topic and repost it again in your YouTube. Feel free to cut the part which you think it's important to reload in your YouTube if you have a channel. And really, I appreciate those people. There's many people here. They are copying my videos and reloading them again all over. And I appreciate those people. And even they are getting more view more than me, which is really amazing. And I'm happy for them. And as I said, I don't care really if the video in my channel get 10,000 and your video, your channel get 100,000. At the end of the day, what we care for is the message to be delivered, not my channel. And there's nothing is called my channel. This is your channel. I never thought about my work as it's work done for my benefit, because this is not what it is. And this is why always I ask people, almost I beg them, please download my videos and post them in your channels. And I know that will take a lot of people from subscribing to me, and people will be confused even where is the guy who's talking, where we can find him. That is not really the purpose of my work. We want people to be educated. But if you don't mind, when you download my videos and you post them again, if you don't mind, just post a link, says if you want to go and see him live, so we can get more people to see us live. Put a link for my channel, the one which is active at the moment, where we are doing live broadcast. Do we have any Muslim would like to call before we leave? Anyone? Look like we are out of them. All right. Well, look like we are done for today, guys. I want to say thank you. May the Lord bless you. And Ante, we see you. I will try to do broadcast tomorrow. Today, yeah, tomorrow I think I will do mostly. You will notice. You will see announcement about it in my YouTube, in my Facebook, and Patreon. And please don't forget, for those who like to learn, you can get my books, which is in Amazon. You can search Amazon.com, Amazon Germany, depend in your country. We have a list of books translated to many languages, and right now I'm working a book which is in the language of people of Malaysia, which I think people of Indonesia, they understand the book too. And I hope soon we will be able to publish it. The book is already translated and is going to be ready soon to be published. But it's taking some time because I'm busy with many things. But I hope soon I will be able to finish preparing the file for publishing. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon. I mean to that. Bye bye.